Shoreline Mafia, the breakup, the comeback, and what's next. So we all know Shoreline Mafia, one of the hottest rap groups to come out of LA in the late 2010s. They took over with bangers like Musty.
It must be. Everywhere I go, they wanna fuck me. Musty. Oh, my nigga.
Bands.
Finna get this money, give it right to my mama. Playing with the chicken, you gon' meet all the llamas.
And Molly Water.
Yo, bitch, like go for real because I'm about to hit some throwaway. The bros caught the body with it.
Their sound was fresh, their energy was raw, and they were putting West Coast underground rap back on the map. At their peak, they had the whole city rocking with them, with big features like Draco the Ruler, 03 Greedo, and Mike Sherm. Even artists outside of LA were tapping in, like Kodak Black and Wiz Khalifa. And it felt like Shoreline was about to take over the industry completely. But before we get into their breakup and comeback, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. And like the content if you're rocking with the videos so far. Let's take it back to the beginning. The rise of Shoreline Mafia. The group was made up of 4 original members. OGC, the most recognizable member, the one who really put the face to the brand. His catchy flow and unique voice made him stand out instantly.
You stand though, I don't ride with no stock clips. If you chillin' with the ops, you getting shot with. They let my shorty in the party with a Glock 10.
Fenix Flexin, known for his raw bars and street energy.
A nigga gay, kick a demon. Walk a nigga down, hear him screaming. He bleeding, see the nigga face when I'm dreaming. I could've went the easy route, I went the harder way.
He was also one of the most active members when it came to collaborating upcoming LA rappers.
Just pulled it out my pants, you wanna hold it. Effing in, hit him in the head and it exploded. Probably somewhere on the road with a hoe bitch. Ain't no.
Fenix played a big role in keeping that underground wave alive. Rob Vicious, coming straight out of South Central LA, Rob was the grimmiest out of the squad.
Hey, test me, you must be a crash dummy. Hey, I can get a nigga whack for cash money. Hey, nigga, you must be.
His aggressive flow and crazy energy gave the group a harder edge. His verse on Bands? A lot of fans still say he had the hardest bars on that track.
Back, smoking cookie out the pack and shooting niggas rocking black. Please getting taxed, I guess I'm back to selling crack.
Master Kato, unlike the rest of the group, Kato wasn't from LA. He was originally from Chicago. His flow was smooth but still had that street energy.
Around 100 rounds on my shit extended, bitch. Get that work around, no, this shit ain't in the bitch.
And he added another layer to Shoreline's West Coast and Midwest influence. But it wasn't just them. They had a squad of producers and collaborators like Ron and Bruce who helped craft that signature Shoreline Mafia sound. From 2016 to 2020, it felt like Shoreline was unstoppable. They had the internet on fire, their shows were packed, and their influence was everywhere. If you were outside back then, you remember, Shoreline had LA in a chokehold. The breakup. Why Shoreline Mafia? Split in 2020.
To live with people inside of bus, all that. The worst part, we got back. And like everybody was smoking every night. I don't even smoke. So they catching smoking fees, they ordering room service, everyone is doing whatever they want to do. I'm there eating McChickens and like, you know, just keeping my head on straight. Like I'm like keeping my head, everything balanced. When we get back, bro, the tour might have grossed $400,000 because of all the fees, the overdrives, like everything. I think our cuts was like $10,000 each.
But then, out of nowhere, in 2020, the group announced they were splitting up. At first, fans were confused. There was no public beef, no diss tracks, no crazy Twitter rants.
I was like, I'm not doing this shit ever again. It's just stupid.
Right. Damn, but that did you then feel like, damn, I wish that when we signed the deal with Atlantic that we had signed it as 2 people as opposed to 4.
We could have even signed it individually. I didn't know. I wish our managers at the time would have put us on a little bit of game. You feel me? I feel like everyone was just in a rush to get that money.
Just a sudden end to something that felt like it had so much potential. So what really happened? It turns out the split wasn't about drama, it was more about business. Royalties and label issues. Like most rap groups, money eventually became a factor.
There was no love at the end. Towards the end, there wasn't no love in the group. Like, niggas wasn't acting like brothers like niggas said they was. So, I'm not saying any names, but yeah, that's how it go. And that's how it happened.
With all 4 members having different levels of success, splitting the earnings fairly became a challenge. Personal priorities. By 2020, all the members were in their mid-20s, And as life started changing, so did their priorities.
Dispute was between the members that at a certain point you owning the trademark became an issue.
Nah, that's not what it was, but I own the trademark since way before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Solo careers, family, and business ventures became more important. Different visions for the future. Some members wanted to keep pushing as a group, while others were ready to move on.
Fucks up shit a lot of times.
Yeah, bro, mamas, cause shit, there was a point in time where I thought the group would have never split. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn near like shit, I ain't talked to nobody besides like Rob. I mean, like Rob Vicious is my partner for life. You know what I'm saying? We are on some. I got a whole nother type of love and respect for that nigga. But aside from that, like
all that group shit was a facade, nigga. That's not how it rocks for real, bro. Yeah. You're not like niggas that kick it every fucking day.
So are you guys are still signed as a group still?
Nigga, yeah, bro, that shit's under contract. That's what people like be failing to realize, nigga. We are fucking under contract. Nigga can't just be like, oh.
I said, Celine, the next day I had to go to like a jumper park with my son, 9 a.m. I was jumping around in the jumpers. I was like, yo, this is the craziest shit. Like, I was sweating out lean. I'm like, this feels disgusting right now.
Oh, yeah. Like, the fact that it makes you feel like a bad dad is just like...
I was like, I can't do this right now.
It's safe to say that in just a year, most of them went from pouring up lean to pouring up baby bottles.
Even though they broke up, there was no bad blood. No sneak disses, no interviews throwing shots. Just a quiet mutual decision to go separate ways. After that, we saw OGC and Fenix Flexin start focusing on their solo careers, and for a while, it really felt like the end of an era. The comeback, Shoreline Mafia's 2024 return. But fast forward to 2024.
The Shoreline video was gonna drop today. It just made more sense.
So how do you feel about the first Shoreline Mafia song coming out in like, what, 4 years?
It's just so fucking hard, bro. When y'all hear the song, y'all gonna lose your minds. Like, that's just hard as It's just crazy to me. Me and bro working back again is like clockwork. It's like we never left.
When did this come into talks of like coming together?
I mean, we did that show together. Right there, we kind of started talking about getting it cracking. We just had to figure out the logistics of it, make it make sense on both ends, which we did. This is what LA needs, I ain't gonna lie.
And suddenly, things started looking different. In April 2024, the streets started buzzing after Ogeezy and Fenix Flexin were spotted together shooting a music video for Heat Stick with producer Bruce. The hype was real. When the track dropped, it exploded, racking up 81 million streams and counting.
Ops quick, freak, bitch, toxic. I fucked it and I blocked it. Nigga try to run up on his run, we get to knocking.
Fans were losing their minds. Was this just a one-time link-up? Or was Shoreline Mafia really back? Then they dropped another track, Work. 14 million streams.
Looking at her on the gram, I'm looking at her on my camera. 50 white bitch, I feel like Tony Montana.
No promo, straight organic hype from the fans. At this point, it was clear. The streets wanted more Shoreline Mafia. But then, after Work dropped, they went silent again. What's next for Shoreline Mafia in 2025? Now, here we are, March 12th, 2025. Almost a full year after Heat Stick, the official Shoreline Mafia Instagram just teased that something big is coming soon.
They ask me how I'm feeling, my nigga, I'm feeling lovely, it must be.
I got 30 bands up, and the bitch up in a headlock, dead stock kicks, and the bitch gon' make the bed rock.
Man, I let a whole place touchdown that late, bitch, run out of state. Why I get a lot of love, give a fuck about hate.
Could it be a new album, a Shoreline Mafia tour, or just another one-off track? One thing is for sure, the fans are ready. Stay locked in with 5-8 Media. So what do you think? Is this the real return of Shoreline Mafia, or just another tease? We'll be keeping you updated with everything as it happens. So if you want to stay in the loop, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to 5-8 Media. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss a single update. Also, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below on what other rap stories or artists you want us to cover next. Stay locked in. 5-8 Media, we out.
Down to your city, I got blick with it. You selling Mandy, yeah, you know you gotta keep it. Like I'm at a Tommy Burger, everybody know I need shit. Nigga, make that wrong move, get my mans when that heat spin.